This is my review of ESHL 3-on-3 in the NHL 18 beta. This mode grew on me the more I played it. Rather, I should say, it grew on me when I played against better players and community members who understood the meta and unwritten rules of 3-on-3. At first, I found the mode a little boring. We were taking steamy dumps on teams 9-1, 10-3, and fucking around to the point where we had to get off for the night because we'd made so many bad habits that we could not play sixes. There's so much space and so much time to rag the puck and do idiotic things, it kind of lost its fun eventually. Fast forward about 5 days when our club finally started playing Division 1 games, meaning matching up with other elite clubs from LG, not just any random Division 1 team. This was way more intense and way more fun. There was no puck dragging and games actually became intense and goalies were held accountable. I'll be honest, my first 2 high-level 3-on-3 games were bad and I was the reason we lost by 1. I eventually did a brain reset and figured out why I was so shitty, started to dominate. So, what does this tell me about 3-on-3? There's a skill gap. Bad teams did not deserve to share the ice with the good teams, and it was evident on the scoreboard. There's individual skill. One player was a difference maker in this mode. I played a few games as a right winger where I actually carried the offense, surprisingly, and was a huge factor on the back check. Goalies stand out way more as they need to be able to stop breakaways and know when to cheat. This mode has potential as an NHL esport mode. Why would we want to watch 6v6 when we can get the real life format of that on TV? It's all around waste of time for the majority of viewers. 3-on-3 is unique and it can only be seen in OT and in the All-Star game. So, what will it take for this mode to become the go-to mode for ESHLs and esports? First off, remove the AI completely. Get rid of the AI on power plays. In fact, get rid of power plays completely. All penalties should result in a penalty shot. The other option is to kind of make it 3-on-2, but I don't think this is as clean as handing out penalty shots. If you don't like it, don't take penalties. The harder the mode is, the more the skill gap increases, and the more we see skill rewarded. That's important for esports and competitive play, no matter what game it is. Okay. So guys are going to take penalties, and we don't want it to get out of hand. That's why the periods need to be shorter. I'd prefer to see 2 5-minute periods, but I'm not sure if that's easily coded, so I'd settle for 3 2.5-minute periods. The game is way too long right now, which contributes to the boring factor. There's no sense of urgency on the ice. Less time's going to create that. It will also make it so there are less penalties, and therefore penalty shots actually become a viable solution to keeping AI off the ice. I would love to see a smaller rink. Not quite the size of the arcade rink, just a little smaller. This may not be realistic though. I just think if we're going to consider this mode as one for elite competition, shrinking the ice slightly would be great for gameplay. That being said, if it can't be done, we are going to have to enforce some puck ragging rules in competitive play, which is usually done on LG. It's not a big issue if people do it, you just punish them for it. There are ways around it. We need more speed and more endurance. It's 3-on-3 and your dudes are going to get tired. I'd love to see a little more speed and endurance so by the end of the period, it doesn't look like a bunch of turtles trying to skate. Of course, maybe the meta is going to be to manage your endurance better by acting like Phil Kessel on the back check. That's one thing people actually haven't seemed to figure out in this game yet. The less active you are on your left stick, the more energy you conserve and regenerate. Now take some time and let that sink in. The final touch to this mode, 3-on-3 specific customization options for clubs. I don't necessarily want it to be like Arcade 3s with the colored ice and all that stuff, but that mode does a great job of saying, hey, this isn't meant to be simulation hockey. This is meant to be fun. More stuff like that for clubs will attract viewers, rather than giving us the generic default NHL view we're so used to seeing in streams. Just let everyone know it's different, even if it does mean going all the way to full arcade mode with the colors and the flames, whatever. Just something to let us know that this isn't normal hockey. That's it. It's so close. The final step is for players to accept the mode as the main mode over sixes. But that's never going to happen if we don't do what I said previously. It has to happen first, and then the player base can slowly start to shift over if they get tired of sixes. I would love for sixes to be the main game mode. I just don't see it being as successful as 3-on-3. Now, to announce something here, I plan on running a 3-on-3 tournament through my YouTube channel during full release. This is not 100% set in stone, but I already have a great prize pool set up. I'm going to try and set up some more prizes for you guys. I'm not sure of the format yet, but I just want to dangle the carrot in front of you guys and let me know what you're thinking about it. I'm thinking about running it through LG as well, but we'll see what their interest levels are first, and I got to talk to them first. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my 3-on-3 review, and I'll see you next time.